What would it be like if a phone had a 4K screen? That's exactly what engineers at Sony have tried with one of their high-end devices. Hi, my name is Pradeep Abhishta and this is the review of the Sony Xperia Z5 Premium. So before I start this review, a disclaimer. I use this phone daily for 2 weeks, so my review is based on what I observed in this length of time. And finally, I would like to thank Sony for sending me this phone because without them this review wouldn't have been possible. The phone is most definitely premium. It is built with the best choices of materials, with the back panel made of glass and a shiny metallic side. The back panel on this chrome color option is very reflective. In fact, you can use it to your advantage to get some great shots of the phone. The buttons on the side have a great feedback. Talking about the buttons, the power key I noticed has been pushed in a little because it now also functions as a fingerprint sensor and the response time is very quick, actually even faster than the sensor on my Samsung Galaxy S6. Like all Sony Xperias, this one has a physical camera key to take photos just like a regular camera and to launch the camera app even when the screen is off. So I did mention that the build quality is really good, but that doesn't apply to the flap on the SIM card and microSD card slot though. You need long fingernails to get that cheap feeling tray out. A SIM card tray which can be opened with a pin would have been much more preferable. Also, the glass back panel is a fingerprint magnet and can look pretty nasty if not cleaned regularly. The notification light doesn't do a good job in notifying me because it is so dim and small. And finally, the phone feels hefty and unwieldy, mainly due to the large bezels on the top and the bottom. The bezels would have made much more sense if the phone had capacitive keys, but it doesn't, so that is something to look out for. Being powered by the Snapdragon 810 64-bit octa-core processor, backed by the Adreno 430 GPU, and with 3GB of RAM means the phone is quick and snappy. Multitasking is a breeze. The phone does get quite hot after half an hour of watching videos, playing games or any other sort of demanding tasks, and slowly over time it can get very uncomfortable to hold. If you want benchmark scores, here they are. The Z5 Premium has surely made its name in the industry as the first ever 4K smartphone. Every single thing on the screen looks great, be it photos or videos, and it also has great outdoor visibility. Well, sure, it's going to be good. It's got a high resolution, right? Actually, everything is rendered at 1080p. You can't play 4K or even 2K videos on YouTube, again restricted to 1080p. If you do want to watch 4K videos, you'll have to use the native video player app. Maybe this is being done to save battery life? The 4K panel might have been included to ensure better quality, but I compared it to the LG G4 which has a 2K screen and the Note 3 which has a 1080p, and there doesn't seem to be any difference in quality, at least to the naked eye. But still, I'm not going to complain, it is one of the best screens out there. You can also adjust the screen to your liking in the settings menu. You can choose Extra Reality, Super Vivid, or not have any enhancement at all. White balance is also adjustable. Another neat feature is double tapping to wake up the screen. It is nothing new or unique, but I think is really convenient. The Sony Xperia Z5 Premium has a very capable 23 megapixel primary camera and a 5 megapixel secondary camera. Captured images look vibrant and beautiful. However, Sony's native album app adds some extra saturation to the pictures. I suggest you to check out the blog as we have posted the images shot on this phone. As I mentioned before, there's a dedicated camera key which replicates how you would take pictures on a regular camera. The highest resolution for capturing images is 23 megapixel in 4:3 aspect ratio. You can also choose 20 megapixel at 16:9 and 8 megapixel at 4:3 and 16:9. In superior auto mode, it is very basic. You can change the color and brightness and resolution and that's all. Next, in manual mode, you've got a few more options and you have more control over the way you want to take pictures. There are various scenes, to be more precise 17 different scene modes to choose from. However, they're only available when the resolution is set at 8 megapixel or lower. You can also adjust the white balance and exposure. In the settings, there are more adjustments you can make, such as ISO, HDR, focus mode and metering. It would have been more convenient if these settings were not hidden into a sub-menu. Now, what I think is the glaring problem in the camera UI is that there's a separate video mode rather than having a record button. It is very inconvenient and annoying. If you want to take a video of a fast moving object and you're not in the video mode, then just forget it. Video quality is great though. A compilation of videos shot on the Xperia Z5 Premium has been posted on this channel, so be sure to check that out. You can record videos in full HD at 60 or 30 frames per second. There's no quad HD recording option, but 4K recording is available in the camera app section. Speaking of the camera app section, it mainly consists of putting effects, slow motion videos, creating stickers or making your own low budget version of Jurassic Park. More apps are available for download if you need one. With the 4K panel and an octa-core processor on board, the Z5 Premium would need a sizable battery, and it surely has one. From the giant 3430 mAh battery, I got about 1.5 days of battery life, which is respectable. My daily usage included watching videos on YouTube, messaging, surfing the internet, playing games and occasionally using the camera while keeping the screen on 50% brightness. The phone supports quick charging and it takes about 2 hours to get the battery from 0 to 100%. In the previous versions, there were many battery saving options such as stamina mode, ultra stamina mode and a low battery usage. However, after the Marshmallow update, it has all been combined into one mode known as battery saver mode. It improves the battery life by limiting the device's performance and most of the background data while deactivating auto synchronization. When I first got this phone, out of the box it was running Android 5.1. However, during my usage of the phone, it received the Marshmallow update. Some things have changed after this update. First, in the messaging app, you can now attach stickers, for which you have to download the provided sticker packs. You can take a picture, record a video, a contact and attach that as well. Second, Google Now is directly accessible from the lock screen. Stamina mode and ultra stamina mode have now disappeared and instead there is a single battery saver mode. Despite the updates, the look of the UI hasn't changed even a bit. The interface resembles what we have been seeing ever since Android 4.4. By now, I would really want to see some changes. The UI is smooth, the transitions and animations are very fluid, and there have been no stutters or crashes whatsoever. If the appearance of the icons or the color schemes do not appeal to your taste, you can download themes to change them. The phone comes loaded with many of Sony's own apps, and I'm going to brief through some of these applications. What's new is an app which displays recommended games, themes, music and the most anticipated movie trailers. There's LifeLog, which helps you in your jogging and exercise routine and can connect to your smartwatch or smartband if you have one. There is Xperia Lounge, which seems to be catered for contests and offers. And finally, PlayStation, which connects your phone to your PS4. Thankfully, all these applications can be deleted. There are also some neat features such as the ability to record the screen, which is useful for people who don't want to deal with third-party recording apps or use a camera to record the screen. There's a ton of audio settings as well, and you can adjust the inbuilt microphone to your preference. The Z5 Premium has all the right ingredients to make a great high-end smartphone. A large and beautiful screen, smooth interface, great quality and performance, and good battery life. The camera, especially the UI, should be improved to match the competition. The large price gap, however, between this phone and the cheaper Z5 can't be ignored. For the extra cost, the Z5 does come with a larger and superior display and a significantly larger battery. So before considering any of these two devices, be sure to try both of them out.